Welcome to Chiraq, land of pain, misery, and strife.
This is not a joke. This is not a game. This is real life and death.
Cause when my gun go boom, I'll make sure a Trojan end up in the next.
I just hit a stain, finito. Hey.
Yo, welcome to yet another episode of the Under the Influence Cocktails and Consciousness show. This is a critical thinking platform. We talk about issues that are important to the black millennial and some issues not so important to the black millennial, you know. But as always, we, those issues are tough. So we have a cocktail.
Yes.
All right, so we got a cocktail.
I have my cocktail.
Sip it. You gotta sip it. Just for like the flair of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all right, so we're back to it, man, with the Chiraq series, okay? Series. I'm sponsored by Defining Myself, man. Go grab yours.
Yes. DefiningMyTees.com. DefiningMyselfTees.com.
DefiningMyselfTees.com. All right. But we're back into it, man, with Chiraq. All right. The movie by Spike Lee. Now we're actually gonna dig into it, the meat and potatoes. Part one, we just really gave you kind of like the background, maybe Chiraq a little bit, but we're really gonna get into it now. All right. So the premise of Chiraq is based upon first of all, a lot of people are thinking that it's based upon Miami Tales, which is a movie by Trina. Well, not by Trina.
It ain't by Trina.
But it was terrible acting with Trina. So the first thing that pops in my head is how terrible her acting was in that movie. But it was a movie with Trina.
Well, whoever the producer or director was, they were clearly like well informed because that whole premise was based on like a Shakespearean story. But it's so funny because one of the students at the school was like, the school worker was like, they saw the trailer and said, it's based on Miami Tales. Miami Tales is one of my favorite movies. She really liked the movie. And I was like, that's the worst acting. But she was like, it was good.
She might end up in Empire. That's the
she liked Empire
How
too.
about loose ass? Look, it was terrible acting.
I was like, who says that's their favorite movie?
But it was terrible acting. But the premise comes from a Greek playwright back in the day.
Yes.
The premise of if women withhold sex from men, then it would stop a war, stop the violence, whatever it is. All right, but
stop men from acting like
barbarians, savages, and such and such. But that's what the premise of Chiraq is. I don't say it's about because we don't know what the whole movie is about, but that's included in it. Right. Now,
so it's not original.
Right.
That piece is not original.
I tell you what though, I know Spike Lee ain't see fucking Miami Tales.
He did.
I'm banking on.
He didn't.
I'm banking on the fact that he didn't bake his movie on Miami Tales.
I agree with you, but he has a staff of people working for him, so somebody is aware, and somebody should have told him, "Hey, that's enough." Somebody, if they not aware.
What writer was that? Damon from what writer from the blog? Black Men.
Oh, what's his name? Very Smart Brothers. I forget his last name.
He said something about Netflix.
Right?
Basically, he knows there's a whole other side of Netflix. And Netflix only shows him the black shit. That's the people who saw. One of the Spike Lee staff had the Netflix feed. It was like, Miami Tales, Trend, this might be good. And then
somebody should have been like, hey, Spike.
Hey, Zeus. Well, I think that was his name. Zeus, y'all gotta stop because it's bad. Like, what the fuck shit is fucking shit? Okay, but basically that's what the movie comes down to. And first off, I'm gonna throw it off. What do you think? Because you're a woman, and this is your part in the movie. What do you think about men? If your women were to withhold sex from women, would that stop the violence in Chiraq?
If women withheld sex from men,
right?
No, I don't think that it will. I personally think that I think that violence would escalate for a while and then it will minimize. Then it will like eventually de-escalate. Because I feel like although like that whole idea is great and it could work if in theory, but like in actual practice, no, because there's three reasons in my opinion. Number one, it says that men have a lack of self-control and that they are not able to think with their brains and that they're always controlled by their penis. And I'll let you take care of that later. But I don't believe in that, obviously. And then number two is this whole idea that women are able to automatically connect and have a sisterhood and listen to each other before they listen to a person that they lay down with. Now, I'm all for that. Like, I think the world would be like in a much better space if, as women, particularly Black women, we were all on the same page and we had like a sense of unity, because then we could connect and lean on each other and take back our community. But because of so many different reasons, social constructs, PTSD, and that's post-slavery, trauma disorder, we aren't able to always connect as women. We find ourselves battling with each other. So I think that it's nearly impossible for women to even get together and agree to not have sex with our male counterparts, because we can even agree on anything else. We're fighting each other, over men oftentimes. So that's number two. Like, when you gonna find women coming together agreeing to do that? And then lastly, men have a lot of testosterone. They're out there, I think that sometimes sex is a release for them to kind of help them calm down, or to help them to relax. Ladies, sometimes if you are with your guy and maybe he is kind of like, I don't know, upbeat, or just has a lot of or testosterone. Like, if you're smart, that like that female energy and that sex appeal kind of balances things out, and it helps the male to like censor himself, right? So if you're withholding that probably, all that pent up energy is probably gonna make him more violent. That's how I see it. So saying all of that, I think that like it will be like escalation in violence because they're not getting sex, and so they are going to start attacking each other. But if you're consistent with it, then maybe over time they'll see you're not giving in, and they'll stop focusing on fighting each other, and they'll probably start focusing more on like getting the goodies. But
right.
The whole idea is like, and it has worked in the past. Like, I was reading up on like in other like countries.
It worked?
Yeah, like there have been women. I don't think it's gonna work in this case based on the things I just laid out to you. But women in other countries, like there are books out about it who they had decided to do that. Because their men were in war, and it worked to a certain extent, and so. I think it's like cultural differences. I think it's a different dynamic. But so in this case, I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know, and I'm saying that. I feel bad for saying that because I want to be an optimist about it, but.
The guys in 300, in the 300 movie, they had sex with each other.
Right, and I think that would happen. I was gonna say that to you earlier. I was gonna say that to you earlier, like men will probably start having sex because sex is a natural thing. So men will start having sex with men. Women will start having sex with women because they're not having sex with men anymore, and they're hanging out with each other because they're withholding and they're trying to maintain this sisterhood and unity of this one agreement. So I think that will actually happen. To be honest with you,
Isn't that happening already?
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be an escalation of it. Yeah.
So what do you think? So you think this is a suppression, basically?
What you mean?
You think that the fact that if they were to withhold sex from men, then that would be them suppressing their sexuality, and the men suppressing their sexuality, and then it will only begot more violence?
Yeah, it probably is a suppression, but like I don't know if it's I don't think it would be as difficult for women as it is for men, because like the women are entering the situation with like an agenda and a purpose. So like when you have it in your mind that like I'm doing this for a reason, you're tired of seeing babies being killed, then like you probably don't even have like a sexual desire anymore for that reason. So yeah, I don't think that it will be as much of a suppression, but maybe over time it would be. It would, this is not something I think that will be able to last for a long period of time. Like this whole idea of withholding sex.
So at the end of the day, you think this concept for this movie, this part, this Miami tale, this Greek tale, in Chiraq fashion, is a fail?
Yes, I do.
All right, so Spike, you got it, man. It's an L from Ivory. I don't know, man. Let me know how you feel.
What do you think?
I'm gonna see. We're gonna take this step by step. This is the Chiraq series. All right, this is something that's gonna be an ongoing thing, and we want you guys to get in on the discussion. So don't forget to comment on this video. Don't forget to like this video or dislike this video. I mean, if you don't like it, that's fine. Share this video, and we want to make this community thing, man. Even those outside of Chiraq, let us know what you feel, because we're in the bubble of Chiraq. You know what I mean? She's from Kansas City, but
Missouri.
They just won a World Series and all that bullshit, But she's in there with us, you know what I mean? So we're in the bubble, but we also want to know what you guys think on the outside of the bubble. I know some people are saying, make the movie in New York. Spike, you from New York, make the movie in New York. We want to know how New York feels. Let us know how you feel, all right? So until then, part 3 is coming soon, right now, actually, in a second. But until that time, we're signing off.
Bye.